Yo everyone, and welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to be doing my May 2015 beauty favourites. Excuse the fact that I'm looking a bit... I have literally just come back like an hour ago from Graduate Fashion Week that was held in London, and it's been a long day and I'm tired and my makeup's all coming off and my lipstick is a bit patchy. But anyways, yes, so there are quite a few things that I've been enjoying quite a lot this month. So I'm going to run through those things for you. Some of them you would have seen in other videos. Some of them you would have seen me using constantly on Instagram. So you know that I've been loving it quite a lot. Some things I've used more than others. Some not so much, but that is not to say that they aren't a favourite and that they are not going to continue to be favourites for the coming months as well. So the first thing I'm going to show you is actually what I'm wearing right now on my lips, and it is the Dose of Colours liquid lipstick in the shade Black Rose. This you would have seen in the video that I did of the Terra collection, which is the terracotta collection by Dose of Colours, and then I kind of threw this in afterwards. And that is what I'm wearing today. Now, I've actually put this on at like 1 o'clock and it is coming up to 10 PM now. So, and this is with no touch-ups, 2 layers, fully opaque, still looking amazing. You can see it's got maybe a little bit patchy on the corners, and it's maybe cracked and faded a little bit on the edges. So literally while we are filming, I'm going to retouch it in front of you, just for the purposes of the video, so that you guys can see how realistically good these things are, because obviously a lot of the times when I film a video I've just put on my makeup because, well, why wouldn't I? Whereas I've been out all day and I'm actually filming this quite late, and I probably won't be loading this up till tomorrow, which is Monday. And that is literally it. And literally I'm probably just doing this for the sake of the video, because like I said, it is late in the evening now. I'm going to wash off my face after this video and then I'm going to get ready for bed. But this has been a big favourite of mine. It's an awesome colour, a beautiful blackened red, and I will link the video with my review of the entire collection below. And going hand in hand with that, also I have been loving the colours Brick and Stone as well. These are gorgeous liquid to matte shades. I really like the formula of the Dose of Colours liquid lipstick. So again, I will link that below for you. Okay, so the next thing I'm going to show you is all the Anastasia Beverly Hills lip glosses that I picked up last month. I picked them up towards the end of April, which is why they... No, wait. April? I forget which month it is. Okay, these are my May favourites. So at the end of April, so which is why they weren't featured in my April favourites. But I have been loving using these, all of these, all month. They're really pigmented. They've got an amazing smell to them. They don't bleed on me, that I've noticed. To be fair, I have got a lot of pinks and orangey corals, no reds, and it's normally reds that tend to bleed because of the pigmentation in there. So I've not tried them, but based on these 5 shades, I have been loving them so much. I wear them normally with a lip liner, just because out of habit I always wear lip liner, and I normally don't wear lip gloss on its own. It's normally as an accompaniment to lipstick, because sometimes they're not pigmented enough, they're not thick enough, they're not opaque enough, whereas these are. You can wear them on their own. I've worn them on their own, I've worn them on top of liquid lipstick as well, just to give it a more of a shiny all day sort of look. And yep, I've been loving these. So I am going to at some point do a lip swatches review that I normally do on these, but until then, that is all of those. Dollhouse is Candy, Barbie Pink, Candy Coral, dropping it now, and Hibiscus, I believe. Hibiscus, that's this one here. staying with the whole Anastasia Beverly Hills theme, I have really been loving the new liquid lipstick called Craft. This is part of their summer collection. I did a review and swatches type video on this last weekend, so I will link it below for you guys to watch. I've worn this quite a lot since I've got it. I've only had it about a week and a half, maybe 2 weeks, and considering obviously the amount of makeup I own, it is rare for me to wear something as often as I have worn this about 3-4 times since I've got it, because I really have been loving this so much. It's an amazing colour. If you can get your hands on it, by all means do. I highly recommend it. And going hand in hand with that, now please excuse the mess because this is a brand new Z palette, so all the magnets and things are still stuck in there and it's covered in dust, eyeshadow dust. These are all of the Anastasia Beverly Hills eyeshadows from their new summer collection. This shade Labyrinth, this one here, is what I'm actually wearing on my lid today, along with the shade Birkin. Now Birkin is not part of their summer range, it is part of their permanence one, but it is new to me. And this shade here, Cognac, absolutely gorgeous. And then there are some lighter golden shades. Now I've been wearing all of these quite a lot since I got it. I have, again, like I said, done a review video on these already so that you can see the swatches in more detail. I am wearing all of them on my eyes today. I've been loving these shadows. They're very pigmented. They're very easy to blend, they're very buttery, and they are very true to pan colour, and I have really been loving using these. I'm trying to kind of stick to the same brands so that I don't kind of go off track. Okay, so Nars. These are two of the brand new dual intensity blushes. The reason they're called dual intensity is because you can use them on their own dry, or you can use these wet as well. Now I have tried to use it once on my face wet, and it was so overpowering, so shimmery, so metallic. It showed up my pores, it made them look like the moon, and it made them look so much worse than they actually are. These are, I would advise not to use them wet. I had to wipe it off and start all over again and use them dry. Dry, they are still really pigmented and very easy to blend, and the colour shows up really nicely. So this one is called Frenzy, and it's got a gorgeous orange colour here and then a stunning gold highlight here. Please excuse that stamp, that's from Graduate Fashion Week. I could get back in. So this is what it looks like. This is one swipe. And then I've also been loving the shade Frenzy. As you can see, this one here has been loved quite a bit. The texture is a bit strange. You can see like a brush marks from my brush on the actual blushes, but it doesn't affect its performance by any means. Really gorgeous. I've been loving both of these blush palettes since I got them. Another product which I actually showed in my last month's favourites has reappeared again because I am just loving it that much. It is the Kevyn Aucoin Sensual Skin Enhancer, and my shade is in SX08. Medium tone, very high yellow undertones to it. I have been loving this. I'm using it again today. I personally tend to only really use it on my face. I don't really use it as an under eye concealer. It kind of works for me, but it kind of doesn't work for me. I did a review on this only a couple of days ago, which again I will link below. Now for some people it will work more on their under eyes than others, and unfortunately for me I seem to be one that it doesn't work so well for. I do start to crease quite a bit after 10 minutes. Doesn't take that long, and I have used the tiniest little amount to the point where I've used hardly anything, and then it's like pointless because it's not giving me the coverage I want. So I tend to use it mostly on my face, and it really enhances, obviously skin enhancer, enhances my face, my complexion, makes me look really healthy, covers any imperfections. It really doubles up as like a concealer stroke illuminator for my face, and I have been loving this so much. When I've had those days where foundation just won't cut it, I've not had enough sleep, I've not drunk enough water, my skin's looking dull, I look dead, I look corpsey, I'll put my foundation on and I'm looking at myself going, I still don't look right, like I haven't got that kind of health to my skin. A little bit of this bad boy on, sorted. Now moving on to Stila. Now obviously you guys, I'd shown you guys the brand new Stila Stay All liquid lipsticks from their new summer collection. I have been loving all of these. They are gorgeous. I will link my review and lip swatches video below, but if you are able to get your hands on these, by all means do. This shade is Amalfi Bella, Como and Venezia. Venezia is an orange, despite what it claims on the internet. Como is a very wearable violet-y colour. It does make your lips look, your teeth even look a little bit yellow, but not as much as other violet lipsticks. So it's a more wearable version. And Bella and Amalfi, I've been loving them both. My only, the only thing that I would say about these is to make sure that your lips are very nicely moisturised before you apply them. If your lips are very, very dry, these ones I've noticed more than the other Stay All Day liquid lipsticks tend to kind of dry your lips out a little bit much, and it can make your lipstick look a little bit patchy. So if you've seen some of my Instagram pictures when I first got it and you think, okay, it looks a bit patchy on her, it's just because I hadn't figured out quite the best way to apply these ones, because I assumed it was exactly the same as the originals. It's kind of not. But once I figured it out, put some lip balm on, left a little bit of lip balm on so that my lips were really still quite moisturised and wet, then I'd apply this on and it would almost mix in with the lip balm. Perfect, smooth, flawless, excellent. Alright, so something which is not quite makeup related is some makeup bags that I had recently made for myself. These are Personalised. Also Shalina. So this is the small one and this is the medium one. I have been loving these. This one goes into my handbag, and this one I take to the gym with me when I have like 100 different pieces of makeup that I need to take. This is just like my everyday kind of eyeliner, lipstick, blotting powder, eye drops, lip balm sort of bag. And this is from the company called Crazy Haute. And they are based in the UK. They do all different types of other bags as well, not just personalised ones, but I've really been loving these. They're quite inexpensive. They have got very fast shipping. I got it within a couple of days, and the customer service is excellent as well. The lady who owns the company will advise you which maybe are the colours that you're not aware of that you can potentially have on your own personalised one, or you can always order other different types of pre-made ones which are also just as good. I even had one made for my little niece, Baby J, with her name on a baby grow, and she loves it. She walked off with it and tried to wipe her face with it. So I will take that as a sign that she likes it. I will link the company down below. Have a look. Let me know what you think. Now, last but not least, obviously MAC. You're probably wondering, how come she's not shown any MAC? She's like a MAC addict. So let's get started. The first one, obviously, is going to be the MAC Pro Longwear Nourishing Waterproof Foundation. I have used this consistently throughout the month. I have used it almost every day since I bought it. I'm very happy with this. My shade is in NC42 because they don't have NC40, as I mentioned in my review video, again, which I will link below. But I've really been loving this, and I'm really looking forward to seeing the way it holds up now that the weather is getting more hot in London. So one of the newer collections which came out from MAC not too long ago is the Eyes on MAC collection, where MAC have come out with a couple of eyeshadow palettes with 9 eyeshadows in them, and I picked up 2 of them. This one is Purple ×9 and this one is Amber ×9. I've been loving using these quite a lot. I've used them quite a bit. So this one is obviously the more wearable one, the Amber ×9, and there is Rice Paper, Creative Copper and Cork. I think Creative Copper is our permanent shades, and in this one, Shadowy Lady, Beauty Marked, Satellite Dreams. I didn't have Satellite Dreams anyway. Now, the first thing that struck me, I'll be honest with you, is when you look at the promo pictures, it looks a certain way. When I got them in the post, I was like, they're really small. I assumed that they were going to be normal size. I hadn't done any research on it. I assumed that they were going to be normal size eyeshadows. That's why I was thinking, wow, they don't cost that much for 9 eyeshadows. Wrong. If MAC are going to knock down the price. Yeah, right, come on. So this is the Purple ×9. I will add a couple of images of me wearing this in the video. Is Amber ×9. Perfect for all you neutral lovers out there. And let's see what else from the Wash and Dry collection, which came out in the US not long ago, but in the UK it came out first. I have been loving this Hypnus blush. This one is absolutely gorgeous. I've used it quite a lot. It is a re-promote, but I hadn't had the original one. I will link my review video and swatches and whatnot on this below. But I've really been loving this. And another one I've been loving from that collection, which I didn't think that I would because it's permanent. So it's almost in your mind that I don't need to wear it that much because it's nothing new. Other people have had it, is the Morange lipstick. Now, mostly because I suppose it's an amplified and I love the amplified formula. But this is what it looks like. It's a beautiful brightened orange and I've been loving this quite a bit. And the last product I'm going to show you, I've always said to you guys how much I love MAC pressed pigments. And I picked up this shade which is called Midnight. It has been loved quite a bit, as you can see. It is a gorgeous navy shimmery blue. And I have been applying this on top of blue eyeshadows to give it a really in-your-face kind of shimmery blue look. So yeah, so that's it. I don't think there's anything else. I think that's all. I am going to go and lie down now because I'm tired and I need to get changed. In case you're wondering, my jacket is from River Island. It's actually brand new. It's an embellished collar and I love embellished collars. I kind of went a bit crazy in River Island the other day. Here's some new shoes I picked up. I love them. Aren't they so cute? Look, flat sandals. Lovely. I haven't even worn them yet. And a bunch of other things. If you guys want me to do like a fashion type haul, let me know. I'm always happy to do so. Other than that, I hope that you're all great. I hope that the month of May has been good to you. June is now starting. June is going to be the month when Ramadan starts, when I have to fast for a month. It is going to be the most difficult month ever. Follow me on Instagram for my face of the days. When I show you guys these products, you can always ask me questions beforehand, in case I don't get a chance to do a video on it, or I do it a lot later and you want a more immediate response, or you can ask me on Twitter or on my Facebook page. Right, I've kind of stopped filming and gone away to eat some red velvet cupcakes. I made this for the first time in my life and it came out perfect. That was pure luck. I forgot one more thing to show you, and I have been using it a lot, so I wanted to quickly show you. It's the Bronze Goddess Illuminating Powder Jelly by Estee Lauder even. And it is a gorgeous pale golden highlighting product, or illuminating product, or whatever you want to call it. Now, it is not like Heat Wave. It is a very subtle highlighter. So it is only worth it if you're one of those people who doesn't want your full-on shimmery Heat Wave kind of opal from Becca Cosmetics highlighter. This one is very, very soft, very subtle, very kind of, you can wear it to work because you don't want something which is too in your face. Like what I'm wearing right now, this is opal. Now this one is nothing like that. This is like a muted down baby version of opal. It's in the same family range. I'm really sorry, I just had to carry on eating. I'm see you in the next video. Bye.